It's a pleasure to have everybody back with us as we play Salem by Night, a vampire story that takes place in the wooded area of upstate New York. Wow, it's been a while since I've streamed, and a while since Hey, welcome in, guys. This is a party. I hope you can hear me. I think I'm unmuted, but we're going to introduce our vampires. And I'm going to give you a recap, and then we're just going to dive right into the story. First, I would like to introduce a very good friend of mine. What am I saying? All these VTubers are really good friends of mine. Right directly to my left is the only demonic cafe owner, Val. Introduce yourself and give us a little bit of information about your vampire. Who are you playing?
Yeah. Hello. My name is Valentine. I'm your demonic cafe owner, and, well, I'm playing Xirus Fletcher, also known as the Doctor. He's kind of a very highly intelligent vampire, very meticulous, very mysterious for some, and he's interesting. I'll say that. There you go.
Oh, hello? Okay. New microphone. I'm still learning how to mute it and unmute it. So thank you, Val.
Yeah.
You can check him out over on his channel. Also, give him a follow on Twitter. Join his Discord. He's awesome. He's amazing. He's hosting pretty soon. He's going to be hosting a bunch of group activities that I plan to be a part of. So go join his Discord. If you have any links you want to share, please, Val, drop them in the chat.
Do we have a command topic for all the links?
You know, I can try. Nope. It doesn't work.
Oh
no.
That's okay. That's fine. I feel like we can just do it individually. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Or if anyone's a mod, they can do it too. So I don't know.
Yeah, Natchan's a mod, so if she could, I don't know. I'm potatoes. I'm potatoes. Hey, everybody likes potatoes. You like me? Woo. Okay. Up next, the Natchan, a variety streamer. Sometimes VTuber, actually only VTuber in this vampire stream, but that's okay. We made it happen. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your vampire.
Hi, I'm the Netchan. I play Blythe. She is a Malkavian fortune teller. Yeah, she's pretty chill, and I'm excited to play some more. Let's go.
All right, up next, I'd like to introduce the wonderful, very talented, my favorite ASMR-er on all the YouTubes. I love her little skits. They're amazing. Sly, tell us a little bit about your vampire.
Hello, I am Sly. My character, Mads O'Shea, is a Malkavian as well. Hello. And to be honest, she's quite mysterious. Very curious in the way that she talks to people, but also just very curious in general. And I would say that she is just to drop some lore. She is an escaped prisoner, maybe of herself, maybe of someone else. I don't know.
Spooky. Okay, thank you, Sly. Up next, I think she's unmuted. She's also streaming this series of vampire games. My good friend Spectre.
Hi everybody, I'm just your average, time hopping dimension, traveling android, but in this game, I'm Viola Bridge. Pleasure to meet all of you. I'm just a magician trying to make their way in the world. And, well, mystery is in the magic. Alright, back to you, Kopic.
All right, back to me. Now back to you. Now back to me. Holy shit, my nerves. Hold on, let me drink more of this coffee. That might help.
Actually, with that being said, could Blythe and Val reintroduce themselves for my chat? Sorry.
Right now?
Yeah, while you're drinking coffee.
Oh, I mean, sure, I'll take a long pull. I'm fine with that. Go for it.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't catch Val and Blythe.
Could it be
Okay.
possible for Inu to finish first and then do a reintroduction if need be?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Okay.
That makes the most
My
sense.
favorite pirate on the whole planet that I love to harass because he's wonderful. Everyone spam hearts. He deserves hearts in the chat, please. Oh, hey, just so you know, my people IRL here, are sending you hearts and kisses.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Throw my underwear on stage. Don't know who that
Sick.
is.
Thanks. Bad introduction. My name's Inu. Playing Lukas, Bellline. Yeah, it's just... No, I haven't looked at my sheet in forever. I'm the Ventru Mafia boy. And I don't have time to take shit. Spec.
What?
Nah.
I'm also apparently a pirate. YouTuber. Yeah. All good.
Poor Inu.
Yeah.
Fine, he's
You put me on
fine.
the spot. I was literally a
Inu,
handful of popcorn
literally,
in my hand.
you have to prepare for this
Right?
kind of stuff. You know it happens all the time, you ding dong.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
I forgot what I said the
feel like
last
I
time.
feel like I
Every
put you on
time.
this
Hey,
spot.
Topic, can you introduce yourself?
Oh, me.
Yeah,
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, stream chat. I'm Copic.
Hi, Copic.
Hi, Topic!
Topic's the greatest.
Thank you.
Whew. All right, everyone, breathe with me. Ready? We're gonna breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and breathe out. All right, now that we're all a little bit more relaxed, hi, I'm Copic Doll, a professional game master. I tell stories for a living. It's a passion of mine. If you're interested in what you see here today, I am finishing up. There are 2 campaigns that will be finishing up fairly soon, and I'll have positions for more players and more games opening in about 2 months. The level of detail, I promise you won't be disappointed, but maybe you will, but maybe it'll be the best experience you've ever had. So if you'd like to hop on into my Discord or DM me, at me, whatever, let me know. You can also message my mods, like the Nat Chan's a really good mod, Jackie or Al Rose. They can all give you kind of a heads up on that. I love what I do. I love telling stories. I like challenging my players, and it's gonna be fun.
Also, she's a lie. This is one of the best games you'll ever play in your goddamn life. To continue.
All right, so I guess back to Blythe and Xirus. Please introduce Val and Natchan yourselves and your vampires for Spectre Stream, and then we'll jump right in.
Yeah. I'm Valentine. I'm your demonic cafe owner, and today I'm playing Xirus Fletcher, also known as the Doctor. He's highly intelligent, highly meticulous, kind of mysterious, and he's fun. Yeah. Anyways, Natchan.
Yes, again, I'm the Netchan. I am playing Blythe. She is a Malkavian fortune teller. Super chill.
Thank you. Thank you, Val.
Okay.
She almost said thank you to me and I didn't even do anything. I know it was on her tongue.
Stop calling me out on our stream.
Get dunked.
Shut up, Inu.
All right, we're ready. Sorry, Kovic.
Okay, I actually was muted, so you're fine.
Literally,
Perfect.
we're gonna get so distracted. We have to really keep ourselves on track here, guys. No ADHD brain fallout because
know
trust
what?
me,
Oh
it's
God.
a,
Oh
it's
God.
a trap.
That makes
It's a
everything
trap.
wonderful.
You are
know what? It's
asking
fine.
so much
It's
of me
fine.
right
Don't,
now.
Please.
Freaking focus, Beck. You better focus.
You don't need to. It's okay. It's okay. I love it. You guys are my little vampiric hamsters. It's perfect. But let's play some motherfucking vampire.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do some. Let's change this music up in here for just a moment. Give me 1 second. I gotta find this. I'm not prepared.
Don't worry about it.
Oh God.
No one's ever really prepared for the Inquisition.
Oh, that's true. Here we go.
Premonition much? No. Foreshadowing.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll all be fine. Just some of us will die. I mean, hey.
Okay. Set against the backdrop of a pounding club tempo. It sort of thrums through the black metallic walls, creating a concussive, vibrational feeling that you can feel move up through your calves, into your thighs, and echo throughout your chests, where your heart no longer beats. Mads. An apex predator, though you are one yourself, but we are talking the apex predator. A vampire powerful enough that if he wanted to, could become a baron himself. Has sort of wrapped himself around you, detailing a rather gratuitous scene. I need you to make a composure check. Composer? No, composure check. So with your composure and your insight, please go ahead and roll
Okay.
both of those.
My dice. All right. For which ones again? Sorry.
Composure and insight, please.
Composure. Okay. Oh God. Ooh, that's not so bad. I've got what is that one? Can I just take a picture and show you? Is that okay?
Mhm.
I still gotta figure out what the name of these dice are.
So the red ones are hunger dice, and the black one are your regular dice.
Do I need to roll any hunger dice in this case?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just double checking. So I rolled 2 of the onks with the stars beside them, 2 of them,
Okay, that's a critical.
and then 1 regular onk, and then a blank.
Okay, so the 2 onks with the 2 stars, that counts
Yep.
as 4 because when you're
Okay,
critical, you double
So 5, right?
it. Perfect. So you have 5 successes.
Yes.
Awesome. There is this tone to his voice.
Mm.
Just this deep baritone rumble. You can feel that his tone, if this bass, like this throbbing bass music had a tone and a vocal, it would be Lazarus Kane's voice. And he says, I know what it is you are hungry for. And I'd like to give it to you. You feel there is something in his voice, a lull, a drawing, a siren song. If you had not made 5 successes, at the very least, you feel that you would be simply water in his hands. It makes his eyes glitter when he steps in front of you. He's a big man, right? You come up just to his breastbone. He looks down. He's in your personal space, looking down at you. His hands move forward and just touch your wrists and gently slide up your forearm. But I am a gentleman, and I won't force you. Smiling, fangs are showing, unless that's your taste. What do you do?
Is anyone around me?
Well, behind you is your party.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think I was coming towards you, so I'm just like do. Don't worry, I'll get there eventually.
Hmm. I can't say I'm not tempted, but what's the catch? I whisper back in his ear.
Ooh, you gonna
And
like
my
lean
tongue
up. Ooh.
slides up his neck.
Hold on. Daddy Vampire has to make a composure check. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. His hands go to your waist and he pulls you flush against him, and he says, "You should know the catch. You should know that a taste from someone like me is just going to be the best, heatiest wine you've ever tasted." Yep. Viola, pause really quick. Viola, you feel like maybe you shouldn't disturb, but maybe you should. You're not sure. At first, you're like, "Oh, I gotta save her," and then you see her play back, and you're like, "Maybe not."
I automatically, I'm like, she got this. Because she's like, I don't want to, oh, in Viola's mind, she doesn't want to mess with someone who's like in a higher rank than her.
Yeah, he is. He has his
Yeah,
own
and-
territory.
Does he have like this intimidating don't interfere aura actually? Now that I think
100%.
about it.
100%. It's like being in
yeah.
the room with a great white or a megalodon. Like he is like more apex predator than other predators. There's a very ancient scent surrounding this little hallway, like vestibule area, that he's just throwing off all sorts of vibes of, I want what I want, and right now it's this kindred.
I definitely I want to look around the room actually.
Okay, it's just a like intersection of a bunch of hallways. The playroom is right behind you. You can't hear anything that's happening, but it's very clear. The bodies colliding, feeding happening. And then even more behind you is Lukas, who was talking, I believe, with the woman ready to swipe charge cards, which you all did charge cards.
Yep.
So
Under me, baby.
So technically you have entry into the playroom. Opposite of the big playroom are tiny showrooms that occasionally the shutters will lift and you'll get a view what's happening inside, all sorts of things. Like it ranges from the most.
I know we needed to go into the playroom. That was one thing that we had wanted to do because there was someone that we saw.
Right. So,
I am gonna look back at Lukas and kind of like motion my head towards Mads, and I just put one finger towards my eye, like to say like, and I go into the playroom.
okay, so you're gonna leave Mads with the equivalent of.
Okay, I'm
That's
just
fine.
gonna
No,
say
it's fine. I'm just making sure. I'm not trying. No, listen.
No. No, I'm just gonna say it seemed like he doesn't seem like he wants anyone messing in, and I'm not. Viola is not someone who's in a position to mess with, who's strong physically.
Right. Perfect.
So.
No, perfect. Okay. So you tell Lukas to keep an eye on Mads, and you're gonna go into the playroom.
Exactly.
Okay, so
that's where my expertise are.
You get the stamp, you get the wristband, and she says, "Go through this door. It's just a small black door. Take a shower, get changed."
Yeah. Let's go. I do all that.
Cool. All
I
right.
don't wash my hair.
Pause. Before. Okay. Pause. Wait. Lukas.
Yeah.
Because this is all happening at once, like in like a whirlwind tornado of oh fuck. What do you want to do?
He's just gonna kind of just like sit there and smoke a cigarette. He doesn't get paid enough for this.
Are you gonna? You're just gonna.
What am I gonna do? How am I gonna help?
Yeah, exactly. Go like that. So come
I mean, all you hear is Lukas in the background.
He's got like 2 cigarettes in his mouth. Like
That's fine.
Need more.
Chain smoking.
All right. Roll a wits and awareness.
You got it.
You're just standing there watching. Let me know what you get, because guys, I actually am kind of pacing a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
With the new mic? I love it.
6 weeks out of surgery, and we've got a little bit of pacing going on.
Oh my god, the mic sounds good though.
Yeah.
I got 3.
A 3 on wits and awareness?
I got 3 successes.
3,
Right.
Oh,
3
shit.
successes. Great. So, yeah, you have 2 different types of smokes. You know, one's an unfiltered, punches real hard, burns your lungs in kind of a sweet remembrance sort of way. And the other one's a little more Marlboro feeling, filtered. I don't know if you like
Cowboy killer.
I
Got
don't
it.
know if you like menthol or whatever, but you do find in one of your front pockets as you push your hands into them, as you take a long drag, and you only have one free for 2 cigarettes, right? You find some leftover. They're blood candies, so they're like a hard candy that you suck on. Alistair's quite a fan of these, so you find some candy that he gave you after a job well done. It was almost in a mocking way, and you didn't realize they were in these pants. It's up to you whether or not you've washed these pants once or twice, but you do find some candy.
I'm just like, nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, so when you withdraw your hand, they're kind of sticky, but the scent of blood draws Lazarus' eyes. He's looking over Mads' head at you, eyes kind of glowing. Then he gets this sinister smile, and he beckons you with a finger to come forward.
Yes! Yes! I mean, oh, that's so sad.
Ah, fuck. Yeah. I'm gonna die.
You go forward?
I guess.
Okay, cool. Lazarus and you are very similar in like, you both are shaped like prize fighters. But the way Lazarus holds himself is far more refined than yourself. You know what you are. Lazarus hides what he is.
Yep.
And so that's probably the most striking difference between the two of you. But before you approach, because this is happening all, like I said, in a twisty, quick tornado, Mads, I need you to make an intelligence check and a insight when you ask the question, what's the catch?
Am I rolling any hunger dice here?
Yes.
Okay. I was just gonna ask. How many am I rolling?
You're gonna just roll 1.
Okay. With the dice, or is that included in the? How does this work? Like, is it in addition to the other dice?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
you replace one of your black ones with one of your red ones, just for right now.
Okay, can do.
This will get progressively harder, and you will be replacing black ones with all of the red ones that you have eventually.
In this situation, it doesn't surprise me. That's okay. Okay, I have 4 successes, and oh Jesus Christ, one of the red ones. It's a regular red. It's got the little onk on it too. So 4 black successes and then 1 red success, if it's a success. Do you want me to send a picture?
No, give me one second.
Yep. Oof. Things are getting spicy.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I left.
I don't think you understand. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh sheesh.
Uh-oh.
I am
Getting a taste
so
for a
excited.
powerful man. Mads likey.
I like that Lukas is just gonna like, he's just coming in, he's like, fuck me. He's like just the unwilling third party.
Join
All right,
my
can you hear me?
party, Inu. Did I not say Inu? I was really concerned. I was like, I have a feeling, Inu, that something between you and I is gonna happen, and I'm gonna make it happen, and it's not gonna be good for you.
No, yeah. You said some shit like that, and you're
I
gonna get me in
said it,
fucking trouble.
copyright.
You were 100% going to get me in fucking trouble. Every chance you get.
Sly. Thank you, Sai. Thank you. I love you so much right now.
I don't like. I literally said this to Inu last time we played. I was like, you know, Inu, I have a feeling that we're gonna have a very good time together.
All right, I have officially returned. Officially returned.
Nice.
You do know that Lazarus's abilities, particularly, are in dominating those around him. And I'm talking more than just bodily.
Yes.
You don't know if it is the wisest choice,
Yes.
but you are very hungry. You have the chance to fight against it. You can fight against the pull. If you choose to do what you're about to do with him, and you fight against it, you'll just be making some checks. So it's dangerous either way. It's dangerous to refuse him because he could take offense, and then it becomes personal. And
Right.
kindred are they are shits. I don't know how else to describe it right now. They fucking hold grudges.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Okay. So am I still whispering in his ear?
Yeah, but you're just flush against his body now.
Okay. Can I drag my fangs along his skin?
Ooh,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And I want to say. Oh god, I got really nervous there for a second. Oh Jesus. You know, I do love a good strong man. But it seems like you're trying to tell me what to do, and unfortunately there's only one man that can do that, and he's the Baron. So how is it that you're gonna compare to that?
Oh my god, you're gonna insult his ego. Okay.
Let's go.
Hold on. I gotta make it. Hold on. Oh god.
Like I said, I'm saying this as I drag my fangs across his skin. I might stick my tongue somewhere.
Okay, so your words appear to hit a bit of a nerve. Just enough that the eyes narrow, the warm, buttery glow of his eyes sort of descends into a more red, and there's a growl. His hands squeeze your waist, and it's uncomfortable. And what I guess it would be his home language. You don't know the language that he suddenly speaks because he drops back to his native tongue, but it sounds dangerous. It's just licking the fires of violence and tension of a sexual variety. In English, he says, only the brave are actually able to find out, Miss O'Shea.
And only the brave can handle what I have to offer.
He laughs, full bellied. Then show me a good time. And I'll make you weep with tears of joy. And Lukas is walking up as he says, you and I both know the Baron's preferred flavor is not what you put out. And then he looks at Lukas and grins. Says, Lukas. And he takes a step back from Mads, letting go of your waist, step back. He says, it's great. It's great to have a head of security from Mr. Knox here. Can I interest you in something to preoccupy yourself for the next hour or so? Then he gives Mads a pointed look, and then back to Lukas.
Sorry, I'm choking on my food. So wait, is he referring to Mads in that manner?
No, I think he's
Okay.
offering to make you eat something.
He's offering to give you what you are wanting. He wants you to fuck off. Yeah.
And it's just like hearing that tone, he's just like, "Oh,
But he's being polite, right? He's like, can I interest
Yeah.
you in something? You know, is there something you
no,
want?
no, no, no." Mads, you know how to find. And
Bye.
Lukas will just go the fuck somewhere else
So you-
outside this
so
fucking bar.
I just want to be clear. You decline this vampire's gift. You're gonna
Did
defend.
he offer me to eat something?
Yes.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yes,
He's
I told you that.
insinuating. He's insinuating.
Yeah, that's what we said.
I have really terrible earbuds, so when multiple people talk, I can't hear well.
Okay. Sorry.
That's on me. No, it's okay.
So his insinuation is a gift. He wants to gift you something that you might find delightful for the next hour or so. And it's
So
very
if that's the
important.
case, then
If you refuse,
sure.
Okay, so you don't refuse.
Yeah, I thought he was just trying to get rid of me, and I'll be like, I will get out of your hair. I will be, you know. That's what I thought he was wanting.
No, this is. I'm giving you a gift, but he wants you to fuck off. But if you deny the gift, you have the potential to offend him, which you might not want to do.
True.
Okay, cool. Then he says I can have something arranged, and I need a BRB for 1 moment.
Hate these buds.
You're about to say, "Hey, what's up? You want a gift?" and spit in his goddamn face.
No.
That would have
That's
been
what you would do.
hilarious. I know. Actually, that would me as a person,
Okay.
as a player, absolutely.
All right.
Viola, nah.
Can you hear? Am I unmuted now? Sorry.
You're
Yes.
not. You're okay. You're good. I can hear you.
Okay. Whew. Shoosh. Okay. I'm going to describe the gift that he gives Lukas before we get to him and Mads again, and then we're going to pause and we're going to fly across Salem, New York to Xirus and Blythe, okay? And then, or I probably should, no, then we'll get back around to the playroom. That's what we'll do. Narratively, I think that would be a good calm down from, sorry, thinking out loud. Okay.
Whatever is good narratively is fine with me.
I'm thinking on the fly.
Exactly.
I've got, guys, I'm like pumped full of bean juice. My brain's like ready to be quick fast. You know? Okay. All right. Lukas. He walks
Yes.
first he walks Mad to a beautiful suite room. And I'm talking, you walk in, circular bed, all sorts of buttons on one of the walls. It looks like something that Christian Grey would have designed for, 50 Shades level, but it's pristine. There's nothing lewd on display, but the smell of it, the sterile scent, is enough. Lazarus has been here often, and the fact that it is probably the largest room in this whole club, it's kind of a tell. It's kind of obvious what he does here. I don't think I need to go into further detail, but there is one thing I need you to roll. I need you to make a rouse check, because he's going to drop you off and then take Lukas somewhere and then return. But he's going to be tricky, so.
Who's doing a rouse check?
You.
Oh. How do I do that?
So just roll a d10 or one of the onk dice. If you get an onk,
Yes.
you succeed. Your hunger doesn't increase.
Oh, am I doing a red dice or black dice?
Either one. Actually, just do a black dice. Just do a black dice. Just the black dice. My bad.
Okay, and I don't get extra hungry?
If you succeed. So if you get an onk or an
I have a
onk,
critical
which is-
success.
Okay. So what happens as he, politely motions you in his room, his hands are behind him. And when he turns to leave, he nicks his thumb and he lets it drip onto the floor. And then he looks over his shoulder and he licks the wound closed, making eye contact with you before he exits.
Damn.
All right, Lukas, he walks you outside down to an alleyway in another adjoining building. In this building, the smell of fear is rife, thick. And he says, this is where clients play that are more experienced than others, to say the least.
I see.
You seem like this is your kind of type of game. You have 9 individuals tonight. You can pick from any one. You simply press the button, it opens the cage, and they play. They run. You chase. No killing. If you kill any of them, you deal with me.
but we like to keep our kindred happy here. Certainly you can understand that these toys are not yours. You break them, I break you. Are we clear?
Understood.
Have fun, Lukas. And he pats your chest, and he drops a couple keys in your hand. I expect those back.
This is set up like a horror factory. It is a very tall, multi-level building, multi-leveled like basement. Humans that enjoy this kind of game are waiting in anticipation to be chased. It's part survival, part degenerateness. I don't think I needed to go into too much detail, but
No,
it's
you're okay.
literally built like a hunting ground where the humans are trying their best to keep you at bay and make a run for it. If they escape, they win cash, they win points, and their cards get punched, and they come and do it again. So it's all about the zombie apocalypse feeling of it for these mortals.
The adrenaline.
It all 100%. Except a lot of them don't realize that it's a real kindred hunting them and that they are being fed from. A lot of them don't realize that. There are some, when you're looking through these keys, and the keys all have little notes attached to the rings on them, there are some that are expecting it to be like very gratuitous, and there are others that they're just there for the fear factor of it. So, choice is yours. You
How
wanna
many
get-
keys did he give me?
there's
9?
So there's 9 stalls essentially that are full, but on it there are 36 keys. Around Halloween time, this factory is bussin'.
You have this wrote out?
What?
Like, what each key? Or is it just like...
Is I don't know.
You knew you're cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting
Yeah.
out right now.
I keep moving, and my mic is having a time.
No moving, no eating more popcorn.
I don't have the popcorn bowl anymore. God. And sometimes my noise cuts me off. So is there like a list, or do I just pick one of the fucking keys and go with it?
When you go to where the stalls are,
Mhm.
there's like it's almost like a medical clipboard that people
Mm.
fill out, and so you know like their history. So, and for kindred, it's mostly who's gonna taste the way I want them to. So there's
Okay.
like names, ages, weight, etc., etc.
Okay.
Of the 9, there are 3 that want to feel like prey in the deepest sense, and it's
Okay.
like, oh geez. And then there's one that says he's here on a dare because his friends thought it would be funny, and he just wants to win the money.
Okay.
So,
Is that the out of the 3,
No.
or is that a fourth
there's,
one?
There's the 3, that guy, and then the rest. It's more
Yeah, okay.
like there's a couple on a date that want to like try and like it's pretty
Yeah,
typical.
yeah.
The guy wants her to be scared, and like he wants to be the hero. It's like more like they're here for the fear factory of it. Like, get
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
zombies! Ah, yeah. And they have a disclaimer, basically that if anything gets broken, it's like, yeah. So you have 4 that are like ready to play hard mode, and then you have 5 that are more, you literally could just walk at them, they'd probably scream and piss themselves. So
Yeah, those aren't fun.
the big guy though, he put on hard mode, and he said it's a bet. So, but he seems kind of average, like an average guy. I mean, it's up to you. And then the other 3, there's 2 guys and a woman. So, and you can look in if you want, and I just can describe what they look like to you if you want, but it's only if you want.
Nah. I'll just pick the dude that's trying to do this as a bet, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Because that just kind of annoys me.
Okay.
So, gonna have fun.
All right. So you're gonna put the key in his stall.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, an automatic voice starts up, and it starts talking to him and explaining the rules of the game. And he's just like, yeah. And then you see him stand up. This
Let's
man is
go.
probably 300 pounds, barrel-chested, deep bronze skin, tied up, knotted hair. He has some old stick and poke tattoos that crawl up his neck, probably descend into his shirt. When he steps, it's a pretty big guy. The voice goes through things that he can expect, and it says, when you get into a room with a green light, press the button and you will be safe. The hunt will end long enough to allow you, like 30 seconds respite. And he's like, yeah. He pops his neck, does a little stretch, and then the stall opens and he steps out on the opposite end of you. He gets 3 minutes before your stall opens, and as it does, all throughout the Fear Factory, everyone hears this. The other stalls, the scent of fear is like huge. It's hitting your nostrils, sort of sending you into almost a frenzy. I need you to make a rouse check.
Just what? Rolling a dice, right?
So it's just 1 black dice.
I don't have the extra dice.
Oh, you don't have actual dice. Okay, just roll.
I have actual.
Wait, just roll. It should be on your page as well. You can just hit rouse check.
Derek said it's the rock, and I'm like, kinda.
I got a 10 on the dice.
Okay,
or
so
whatever.
your hunger doesn't increase, but your beast is telling you to run, hunt, feed, take. Finally, your side of the stall, like you're something out of Jurassic Park,
Mm,
and you're allowed to step into the game.
okay.
Noise.
All right, the hunt begins, and there'll be a series of rolls.
Okay.
The first thing I want to know, what kind of hunter is Lukas? Are you running, dashing, hiding, sprinting, or are you a mosier? Are you slow? The inevitable abyss.
The more of the inevitable force that is coming for you, because before the game started, he pulled his gloves on that he always wears when he does missions,
Okay.
or like when he does his jobs, and to hide his face, he pulls on like the little black surgical masks or whatever.
Yep.
And he tossed his like jacket somewhere, so he's just got like his suit, vest, and pants on, and he's quietly walking
So you're
until he
moseying.
finds. Yep.
Okay.
Slowly.
Roll a wits and awareness. Let me know what you get.
I just got success.
1 success?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 floors of stalking this guy, you finally find him. He's headed for the basement. So you actually find him in the floor that's known as the shark tank, which is set up like something out of Deep Blue Sea. So he's, instead of moving from like piece of fallen furniture to piece of falling furniture, he's just walking through the water. And he's looking around, and you don't think he's seen you. Would you like to be stealthy or not?
Is there somewhere I can like stand, like at the edge of the tank?
So it's like a whole floor that's been flooded with like tables, chairs, fallen file cabinets, and the like all over that you can jump to and fro from to get to him if you want. Because he's just walking through the water to the exit sign, which is below water.
I'll get about like halfway and be like, "Took me forever to find you."
Okay. Roll a dexterity and a stealth for me. Let's see if.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oof. Okay.
Yes. I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Oh, how neat. I'm going to say needs it, beats it. So when you drop down onto the table that's next to him, and you say that, he, oh, holy shit! He falls back into the water, pedaling backwards before he stands up. He's soaking wet. You can smell his sweat, hear the blood pumping through his veins. And he says, "You're not very big. Are you the one who's supposed to be hunting me?"
What do you think?
And he just laughs. "I'm not afraid of you," but he's like kind of shifting back and forth as he's walking backwards in the water.
Then why are you running?
"I'm not running." He takes off running. Okay, so he runs for the exit, dives in, and begins to pull on the bars. As he does, the green of the exit sign slams into a hot red, and you hear him scream underwater. When he surfaces, taking a deep breath, describe what you do. He is petrified of you.
And so, from what I understand, am I supposed to catch them?
Yeah, you can. You can totally feed from
Playing
this guy.
cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
I just wanted to make sure.
or you can scare him a little bit more and then let him leave. It's up to you.
So,
But they have permission to fight, and so do you. So, but he's also mortal, so not. I mean, it's like a baby hitting a.
yeah.
You know. Like,
I'll activate Daunt and I just exert my pressure from my eyes as I slowly walk towards them. It's like, it's really funny that thought you could run. Swimming. Very cute.
he's screaming.
Good.
Okay. So as you're moving, you're probably like 10 feet from him. He's gonna grab something in the water and chuck it at you. Are you gonna try and dodge? You're gonna try and grab it.
No. Not gonna do
Are you gonna let it hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's something that like it bounces off your chest. It's like a piece of wood that's fallen off. It's all sopping wet. It does soak you. And he's like, "Ah, ah, ah!" And he picks up a table, and then he's gonna throw that at you.
You're all wet, you knew.
Thanks. Thanks, Sly. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh no, he is wet.
That's crazy.
Okay, you have another like reaction that's gonna happen because he's picking up a table to toss at you. Will do superficial damage if it hits you. What do you want to do?
I'll move out of the way that time.
Okay,
Ain't gonna hit with the
I
table.
need you to roll a melee and a dexterity. He's gonna roll his strength.
I only got one that time.
Oh shit. Okay, you're gonna take 1 point of superficial damage. He criticaled. It slams over your face. Having the one hit on you, the hidden cameras in this room allow the door to unlock and open. The water surprisingly doesn't drain, but the big guy dives for it. You continue your hunt. You still want to mosey?
Now, with that moment of like getting hit, I will take that moment to actually not mosey, chase
Oh, it's
slightly more.
it's go time. Is it go time or
Yeah.
no? Is it?
Yeah, just like, is he that is that his way out?
He's
Right.
not out. He's going to the next floor.
Okay. I'll chase like I'll be a little bit faster than normal.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like
Mid-run?
mid-run
So
kind
what
of
are you
thing.
what are you aiming for here? You aiming for he sees the exit out into the street and he's gonna get the money and then you take, or what kind of?
I'll basically the idea is I'm making him work for it while he's being fucking terrified.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
So you're gonna show up in a lot of
I am
corners.
pissed that I got hit in the face with a fucking table. I am mad.
Yeah.
So it's always going to be those things of just like, he's going to get scared because like I dropped in on him from where the fuck. He's just like, oh, fuck.
Right. So there are.
Or just
so
like,
he's going to be
oh,
throwing
ooh.
fists and tossing things at you, and you're going to attempt to dodge. Right.
Pretty much. I'm not going to lay any kind of hands on.
Oh, that's so scary. Okay. Then I'm going to have you roll a dexterity and athletics, because this is your cat and mouse game.
I got 2 that time.
Okay.
Well, they had oncome, both of them.
Is there a star on the
That'd be-
ox?
There's stars on one of them.
Okay, then it is not a critical, because you have to have it.
Okay.
Have it on 2 of them. So.
On 2 of them? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So give me 1 second. I got to roll for him. He has no stealth, so that's good. All right. So the level of terror, you know that this mortal will never forget. You go to the chainsaw room, then you go to the kitchen room. I'll let your imaginations run wild. And finally, there's a room that is meant to look like a corn maze in the middle of like Ohio fields. That is where you finally, moving through the tall, like sticky pokey strands of corn, that you corner him and he falls. He begins to cry, but it's tears of fury and rage. He does fight back. This is important. Do you feed? Lucas?
Sorry, I was thinking.
You're deciding.
Yeah. Not on this one.
Okay, you let him go?
Yeah.
Okay. He will have nightmares probably for the rest of his life.
Yes, good. I mean,
Good.
oh.
There is a bit of a tussle between the two of you, but the room below the corn maze is the way out. And you hear his heavy footfalls as this hamster escapes the long maze. Moving back to the Christian Grey room.
Mm.
Let's go.
Sly.
Mm-hmm.
Mads. It's not, he doesn't keep you waiting long. And when he steps in, he immediately uses one hand to unbutton his suit jacket, and he hangs it over the side of the bed. He's wearing a silken vest, shirt is tucked in, fine trousers. He's just looking at you, very slowly approaching.
Can you describe what the room looks like to me, please?
The room is made of black silks, black leathers, gray drapes. The walls look like they carry mechanisms that they fold open and out, revealing what's hidden inside. There's a restroom door you can see into. The whole restroom is done in black marble and very, very deep gray granite. There's a closet. It's a long walk-in closet, drapes on either side of like the closet doors. No windows. There's a large mirror, but it has a veil covering it. It looks like the ceiling could be a mirror, but it would require like a button. Right now it's sort of grayed out and there's no reflection. Lazarus himself fits this room. This room looks like it's his taste, if only because there is a fresh bouquet of black roses at either side of the circular bed's headboard. well, where the headboard would be if it had one. The bed seems to be able to spin around. It's a room that a vampire likes to spend his time in.
Oh God, we're getting intense here. All right.
You are. Yep. You want to talk to him at all?
I lick my lips and look at him straight in the eyes. Take a seat on the bed.
Okay,
That's what I tell him to do.
he does. Without a word. Sits at the edge of it. The heat and intensity that's being thrown off of him is like such a dichotomy because, you know, his body's cold and dead, so, you know. But then he does
take
something
a
that's
step forward.
gonna surprise you when you move close.
Oh. Oh.
He activates the blush of life. And his bronzed cheeks redden a bit. A single streak of black hair sort of grows and bleeds through his silver mane. He looks older. It looks like he was turned, you know, in his mid to late 40s. There's a bit of lines around his eyes and mouth. He has a jaw that could cut glass. And he's warm. And his heart is very slowly beating. Other parts of him are warm as well, but I will let your imagination take over. If you're not going to say anything, he does have words, so it's up to you. You have a chance before I blah blah blah. You can blah 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 first.
Okay. So do I know that he wants to say something? Does it look like he's on the verge of trying to say something?
Roll an insight and a wits, please.
Hold on. Any hunger dice with this one, or just as is?
Just as is fine.
Okay, 2 successes. Well, 3 successes because the critical doesn't hit, right?
Right.
If there's not more than one. Okay, so it's 3 successes, and that's it. Yeah.
So yeah, he wants to say some things, but you also get the sense that he is waiting to see if you say something.
Okay, I step close to him again. Can I get like right up close to him? And I grab his chin.
Oh, okay.
With that strong jawline of his. And I say to him, you do know what you're offering.
I'm very aware.
So tell me, why?
I have watched you for a long time, Miss O'Shea. You and I both know that the Count isn't going to be here forever. And shouldn't someone step up to the plate to take care of you when he's gone?
So I'm only here to feed your ego?
Kind of smiles a bit. It's a little sheepish. I do have an extensive one, but I'm sure you can put it in its place. You're talented, O'Shea. Special. You're the most different Malkavian I've met, and I've lived a very long time.
Okay, sorry, I'm just thinking.
Think on this. What's my blood gonna taste like? It's not just me benefiting here.
Are you willing to give me everything?
His eyes narrow a bit. I'm not typically a committed man, but I'd be willing to try if it was a two-way street.
I take what I need, as long as you're willing to give it. Can I start unbuttoning his shirt
Oh,
and his vest?
okay.
I won't go into detail, anyone.
You're
Don't
fine.
worry.
He lets you. He lets you. And oh god, I need you to roll an intelligence and a insight.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Again? Okay.
Yep, this is
Yep.
another one. This one's a hard check, but
Do I need any hunger dice in this one?
yep. I'll replace all of them.
Okay, wait, replace all of them. Are you
Yeah,
sure?
so put all your hunger dice, replace their equivalent in the black dice. So this, yep.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh my god!
What am I trying to roll here? What do I not want to see?
What do you mean? What do you not want to see? Don't fail. Intelligence and insight.
Oh. But do these act the same if they're hunger dice though?
So
Like,
if
how
you
do they
get the
work?
skulls, you fail. So
Okay. I have no skulls, but I do have, would I consider them 3 successes, and then 1 has the fangs on either side, and then 1 empty.
okay, you have
is that
how
4
many
successes?
with what fangs on the side?
I have 1,
One with fangs on the side, and then normal successes.
and then normal successes,
So
and
total,
1 empty.
how many successes total? Sorry.
4.
4. Oh, okay.
Of 5.
This is an incredibly dangerous game. Okay? You do not know what this kindred is capable of, and it's a fine fucking line that you're walking here. You basically, here is your heroine underneath you, willing to let you feed from him. Kindred don't do anything that isn't really selfish. The most
Right.
humanistic kindred you've ever met is Vice,
Yes.
who is actually still able to taste food, and that is a rarity for someone his age.
Right.
All right? Lazarus is up to some fucking shit, but you think if you
Right.
back out now, he's gonna kill you.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, I already knew that getting into the situation. I mean, like, you don't run, you don't say no.
Right.
I already knew that.
Well, you could have, but now you've reached the point of no return, because you're in the room now. You're in the room now.
And I wouldn't have said no in the first place. It just seems wrong.
Yeah, so, well, it's
I
a
have a
wait.
part to play.
Oh, God, okay.
Oh no!
So you know this is a bad idea.
Mm.
I love it. Let's go.
What do these dice mean? Tell me.
It just means you're hungry and you want to strike him, but you know it's a bad idea. Like when someone tells you,
My internal struggle.
when someone gives you chloroform, do you sniff it? Like, you know.
Bro. No.
Yeah, it's between die now or chloroform. Let's
Like,
go.
yeah, it's not great. So you strike his
So-
vein.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
You
This is
tell
ter-
me.
This is okay.
Oh shit!
Okay. Let me just like debate with myself real quick. Hold on, I need like an internal conversation with myself.
Okay. us in chat will wait in anticipation.
Oh my god! So for
We're
The
making it in-
anticipation is killing me.
yeah, this is
Anticipation
like
sandwich we're about to serve real quick. 1 second.
yeah, this is fucking intense. Oh my god! And hi, new people in chat. So we're at this crossroads where Mads here descend. We don't know which tunnel of madness she's about to descend into.
Mhm.
Pure bad.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, guys, if you more than welcome to lurk. It's totally fine. We're having a good time right now. Oh my god! I'm sorry, I'm just like internally screaming. This is so awesome.
Oh,
Keep talking. It's actually
nice.
helping me think. Just keep talking to each other.
Okay.
You know? Thank you. Just keep talking.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's go.
all
Let's
right,
go.
Okay.
By the way, I would definitely volunteer for that scary maze thingy. 'Cause that
Why?
seems- because I love mazes. I love going through
Ugh.
mazes and puzzles.
So you
Sounds
like
awful.
so you want to intentionally be terrified while someone's trying to chase you?
Well, I think I could run. That's my
Oh, that's
issue.
that's what they all say.
Exactly.
You know that, right?
I
You know
am
that, right?
I am very
Full of-
naive.
never mind.
I am very naive, and
way.
I shut up. And I think that I could outrun, even though like I know like that my gut tells me, nah, brah, you stupid. I'm like, nah, it's fine. I can do this.
The nah, bro, you stupid is me telling you that, stupid.
I do not like being afraid. I would zero.
I'm not a big fan.
Hard fucking negative or would not. So I literally was like, what would I be afraid of? And then I just threw all that into this maze building.
I don't trust myself to like not punch someone else in the process in my terrors.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. From what Von Kopic described, technically we are able to fight back.
Yes.
So that's why I would be more like okay with it. Because usually I hate haunted houses, and the reason why is because you can't punch people in the face. But in this one you can, so I'd be
But
like, okay.
In a haunted house that's like set up, scripted, you don't punch the actors. The fuck?
Listen, I get scared, and my first reaction is to kick someone in the nuts. So
Okay, so
Or
to
kick
your
someone.
question, Sly. Yes, you can. It does not
Okay.
mean you are safe
Correct.
when you do so.
Okay. Just I needed to know.
Okay.
Keep talking, I'm sorry,
You
guys.
could. So, chat.
My
She
God.
wants to invoke premonition, which kind of throws her out of her own conscious body for a moment as she sees a bunch of shit, and she's thinking about doing that while she's in the room with a megalodon. Whoa!
Let's go. Crazy.
Sly about to do some stuff, and I'm excited. I really like honestly, just go for it. What would Mads do? What would Mads do?
This hunk of
You have to
man's
go with-
underneath her. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, like what would Mads do? And that's the hardest part when you're playing D&D is to separate yourself from what the character would do.
Oh, I know what Mads would do. That she would sit there and like. Here's the problem. She's always in her own brain, right? Like she's very intelligent. She's very
Yeah.
aware of
Yeah.
most things, if not everything. And I'm gonna like she very much is. She knows too much shit. You
Mhm.
have to remember that not even like however long ago it was, she had a premonition about this guy as he was whispering into her ear. Like she came out of her premonition about this man, and he was in her ear, whispering to her.
Yeah. Yep.
don't trust this man.
You
This is
probably
crying stress
shouldn't
right here.
trust this man, but that's okay. Yeah.
Because I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry.
IRL and in game.
La 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 la.
I have not had to I have not been hungry at all this whole entire game. Like, haven't even had the opportunity to think about hunger in this game, and now. Okay.
Roll it, let the dice decide, let the dice
Yeah.
You're suffering. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let the deciding dice do the thing.
so happy.
I worry that if I have a premonition now, which I feel like I need to do something in order to understand what the fuck is going on, but also I have a feeling what's going through Mad's head is this man about to poison me? Whether it be poison my mind, poison my
A vampire in a
System.
nutshell. Oh, it's so true. Look at chat. Yeah.
You live your life all
Yeah.
paranoid. How it is.
Yep.
poison my heart. I mean, he said he was willing to try if I was willing to give it. So I mean,
All right. I'm putting a timer on you, Sly. You doing it? You're not
I
doing
bite
it.
him.
You do? You strike
bite
the
him.
vein?
Mhm.
Okay. Where do you? His chest, his
Hey.
neck, his wrists.
Oh.
Just above his nipple.
Oh God! Like you're like a lamprey latching on.
I literally push him down and bite his chest.
Wow. Okay.
Let's go.
Cool.
Nom nom.
So
Nom nom.
damn. Okay, you bite. It is like you're drinking fucking nos. High octane gasoline. His blood is so pure, so thick. You can taste the vitae. And as you are drinking, he puts his hands tenderly around you. And he says, "That's my girl." And he begins to pet your head. You feel his vitae mixed with yours plummeting through your veins. And when you pull away, licking your lips, he brings you into a kiss. Fangs clacking, tongues lashing. Your beast is utterly silent.
Oh.
As if a dog on a leash. But you pay it no mind, caught up in the heady passion that is feeding. And we're gonna move across Salem, New York.
Wait, oh no! My food's on the way, but that's okay. I'll ask my roommate to get it.
Nice.
Okay. Xirus and Blythe. The door is open. You both are about 30 feet from the entranceway. When Xirus, your sensitive ears and your instincts ultra rapid fire, you hear a whimpering from within the house, and you recognize it as Emilian's. What do you do?
Excuse me. Xirus takes out a scalpel in his hand.
You also, sorry, there was something about a blood sword last time. I wrote that down just in case you didn't have that. You had something about a blood sword, Xirus.
Yeah.
Okay, you had that out or something. I don't know.
Retroactively,
That
maybe
was-
he like changes it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Okay.
I think that was prior to, yeah. But, yeah, he takes out his scalpel
Okay.
and he cuts the palm of his hand. And I want to say, like, a sudden gust of wind, he dashes in without saying a single word to Blythe.
Okay. Blythe, what do you do?
I assume that we're doing this for a reason, so she's without a word, she's gonna follow, but she's kind of gonna go stealth mode. so she's gonna be
Fast but quiet.
a little behind him, trying to be quiet. So if there is an enemy here, maybe they'll just think only he's here and he doesn't have any backup.
Gotcha. Okay. I need Xirus to roll a wits and awareness as you move through your house. It is a wreck. The tang of blood, the sharp scent of copper slices into your nostrils. You recognize it as Michael's. You find his prosthetic leg at the base of the stairs. There is a human-sized hole through the staircase that goes up above. Emilian is upstairs. You can hear her whimpering. What'd you get on that wits and awareness?
I got 3. One of them is crit.
Oh, cool. So it doesn't count unless you have 2 crits, but you are able to leap up the stairs, no problem, to go into one of the upstairs bedroom where you believe that your daughter is. That's where you heard her. But there is a 3 is enough that there is a nag to tell you to go into the kitchen, and it doesn't make any sense. There's just a feeling that says go into the kitchen now.
I go.
You go into the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. In the kitchen, you are stunned at this vampiress, okay? She is standing up from Michael's body. His head is in her hand. Blood is all over. When she turns to look at you, there is no whites to her eyes. It is all black. You are looking at the personification of the beast, what you yourself may become. And she says, "It's so nice to meet you, Dr. Fletcher." Is this one yours? And she shoves her fist into Michael's head, and then makes his jaw talk with her hands. He was really tasty. Did you know that?
Without a word, he tries to dash behind her, grab her by the neck, and slam her face into the counter.
Sweet. Okay, let's roll. You're gonna roll. Oh God, you're gonna roll a strength and a brawl or athletics. I'll allow it because you're like running fast and she's gonna attempt to. Oh, did you fail? Please don't fail.
No, he doesn't have shit there. But continue. What am I doing? He's just angry.
Bro, now.
He's just angry.
All right, hold on. Wait.
How about this? With the shoving, can I use my blood to do that? Since I cut my hand, that's the whole point, right?
Right. That's your blood sorcery. So what it acts as is it acts as like any kind of weapon in the player's handbook. So it's not actually something that like makes you super beefcake. It just you can make it be like a +4 weapon essentially.
Yeah. So we can can we play it off as like, I mean, flavor text, right? It's kind of like my blood becomes this blunt pressure on her neck that shoves her down. But are we using a +4 for that, basically?
Let's see. I'm reading. Let's see.
No problem.
God, why is vampire attacking so annoying? Okay. I'll allow, just because for the sake of like we move, I'll allow you to add 2 extra dice in using this to hit her.
Okay, so what am I using total?
So,
like what skills and stuff?
So it's still gonna be strength and brawl or strength and athletics. For you though, you could also do dexterity or melee.
Okay.
And then you add 2 extra dice to that. Yeah, any of those will work.
I literally have nothing in my physical skills.
I know you're a doctor. I know yeah. But you're mad and you're trying to fight someone that's it's oh God.
Yeah.
Xirus. Okay.
So we're doing 2 dex. We're doing dex and then we're using +2 more, right? Because of the blood magic.
Yep.
Okay. That is 3 yonks.
Any with stars?
No.
Okay. Describe to me what you're trying to do, because she does beat you.
Right.
Okay.
He essentially dashes behind her.
Okay.
As she reaches out for her neck, his blood expands from his palm out, trying to like essentially like slam her down into the countertop.
Okay. So you grab the back of her neck, right? Burst forward speed, grab the back of her neck. You begin to bend her forward. She slips out of your hold. So it's just your hand breaking down your granite top. Just she's behind you. And then she moves Michael's face, like head around the front of you, and she punches you in the head with it. 1 point of superficial damage. She says, "You're gonna have to be a lot faster than that, Doctor." Was this one important to you, Doctor? Because he tasted divine.
I
Blythe.
do not know who you're dealing with. As he says that, he's rolling up his sleeves.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think he wants to. What we talked about this, I believe. Is there a way to just inflict pain through her blood?
There is, but it does
What's that roll?
require a rouse check from you, and it has the potential of knocking you on your ass. So you
Fuck it,
can
he's upset.
pull out the nuclear weapon, but you still don't know where your daughter is. This woman is incredibly dangerous. Your beast wants her dead
Right.
because she touched your property.
Okay.
So
Then he grips his hand turns into a fist as he grips his blood, and as he swings out his arm, it forms into like a scimitar, and he swings at her.
okay, so use your same dice pool. Dexterity, melee +2, and then Blythe.
Yes.
I need to know what you're doing with your stealthy, like stealth pants.
Well, it depends on. I have two different things. It depends on whether or not I hear the other person in the house, like the daughter, who is elsewhere. And if I don't hear her, then I'm going to the fight.
Roll a wits and awareness.
Hold on, wits. My wits are 3. Awareness is 3. Do I need to use a hunger die?
Yes, because there's blood everywhere.
Okay. 3 successes.
3 successes?
All on black. Yeah, all on black.
So for you, because you're not familiar with the layout, you don't hear the voice because there's no like investment for you, so you're not like
Right.
listening for it.
Right.
But you do hear the shattering of the counter, and then a woman's screech. A beast. Sorry, not a woman. She's transcended any. Nah, it's a monster. The monster is
Right.
laughing at Xirus, and there's another clash that you hear. So you can act, but I'm going to describe it as it all goes, because it all happens at once, like I was explaining.
Okay. In that case, I would like to activate Silence of Death,
Okay, that sounds
which
that sounds good.
Which is free. It's free, and what it is the user silences their footsteps, clothing, minor collisions, and other sounds of their person. This makes the vampire undetectable if the observer could only notice them by sound, like in another room or on the other floor of a house. So I'm just going super quiet because I don't want his combatant to realize I'm there yet.
Okay, so with that, I'm going to allow that to add 3 extra dice to your stealth pool.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll a stealth and a subterfuge would work, or a survival. Athletics would also work.
Can I argue for stealth and dexterity?
Actually, I lied to you. Yeah, dexterity, because I have to do a physical attribute. So yeah, you can
Cool.
do stealth and dexterity, but there's tons of those you could roll as well. But stealth is there. It's there, guys. Stealth is there. Stealth is a thing. It's just so everybody knows in chat. It's a thing.
Oh,
Five,
yeah.
five
Nice.
successes.
5? God damn!
Yeah. I already have 6 in that particular pool, and you just gave me 3 more with my abilities.
I know, it's
So that was a
amazing.
9 dice.
You're quieter than a cat with no whiskers on. All right, Xirus, what did you get?
I'm gonna actually use one of my inspirations.
Oh, to reroll.
Yes.
You mean your
please.
so not willpower, inspiration, right?
Inspiration.
Correct.
Okay.
The ones we got from
Right.
chat.
So that means
Right.
So chat, what you can do is when you gift a sub or sub to the channel, you give the players the ability to re-roll all of their black dice. Or did I say black
Thank
dice
you.
and red dice?
I don't recall.
I don't black dice from here on out. Remind me, mods, if I forget. Black dice. Re-roll.
Gotcha.
I think it's black dice because you did specifically say it's
Yes,
like
you did.
using a willpower, but it's free.
I got a 3.
Oh, okay. So meets it beats it. So, describe what you do.
Right. He he grips his hand, and as he swings out his arm, it forms into a scimitar, slashing towards her.
All right, so you're gonna hit her for 1 point of aggravated damage because it's like the least that you can do. Just so you know, if you had beaten her roll by like 2 or 3, you would do that much damage. But your scimitar, are you slashing or stabbing?
Slashing.
Okay, so you slash right in between her breastbones. The dress that she's wearing sort of splits open, and you see and burned into her chest and sewn with glittering jewels is a circle and a sword. The image makes your inner beast recoil and hiss. She notices as she like bends backwards, almost like something out of the Matrix, and then straightens. She says, "That's it." And she flings Michael's head across the kitchen. "I'm done playing." Then she notices where your eyes are, and she kind of touches the mark and says, "You know what this is, don't you, Doctor?" And she's going to try and attack you. So you got to make another roll.
Okay.
This roll is going to be, are you dodging or are you going to try and turn the tide?
Oh, he's gonna try and turn tide. He's not holding back. Right
Okay,
now.
so it's the same roll pool that you've been doing because
Yeah.
she's going for strength and melee now. She takes a kitchen knife out of your little stand there. Okay, what'd you get?
2.
Okay, she stabs you with the kitchen knife for 1 point of aggravated damage. And let's go back to the intense music. Sorry. So 1 point as she stabs you, barely missing your heart, and she says, "Bummer." Blythe, you're in the kitchen at this point. So you have a chance to act.
Okay. Okay. Where am I in position to their tuss? Am I behind the doctor? Am I behind her? Am I to their left? Like,
You're to the right of them. You're just coming into the kitchen, and they're over by
Okay.
the sink fighting.
okay. She has. Okay. Well, I guess she's gonna stay. She's not gonna get into melee. She is gonna grab. Is there like? Is this the? Does kitchen have like a counter with like stools or?
Yeah. There's like there's a bar with 3 stools. There's like pans hanging from ceiling. There's a granite island that's been destroyed by Xirus's punch.
Okay. I want to take one of the stools.
Okay.
This is totally probably gonna. This is gonna let her know that I'm here, but that's okay. I'm gonna. I want to slam. No, I'm gonna lay the stool down on its side, and I want to, when you kick the stool to break one of the legs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make an impromptu steak. Is my goal.
Yeah. Go ahead
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I want you to roll either a strength or dexterity, and then just for me, I don't know. Fuck. Athletics, I guess. Dexterity and athletics would be great because you're just like bam, bam, bam.
I got no athletics,
Well, it's
but
it's pretty small. It's pretty small, like success rate.
Cool. Well, I got 2.
That's enough.
Successes.
You only needed 1, so you just karate knife fist like, and then as that happens, and the tuss between the other 2 vampires happens, you hear Emilian screech. And then a snarl from upstairs. The quick of Emilian's step running, a door slamming, and then exploding open.
Oh, damn.
The beast that you are fighting, when she picks up her hands, she's got another knife, and she picks them up almost as if she's doggy paddling, and then she swings them back and forth. And she says, uh-oh, what's gonna happen to the girl? And then she's gonna try and stab you again, Xirus. But you have a chance to react before she does, so.
Her hand that's holding the knife in my chest.
Yeah.
He grabs her wrist, reaches out for her throat again, and with his blood, he tries to like essentially
You wanna try and behead her?
wrap it. Huh?
Do you wanna try and behead her? That will kill her.
Oh, if that's
an
what he can
option.
do, but the blood is wrapping around her throat, essentially crushing it to the point where, if possible, he would rip her head
Okay,
off.
it just makes the check higher, but it is possible.
Right.
Okay.
But regardless, yeah, he's holding onto her wrist. He's not gonna let her go.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your dice pool, but quickly for me, make a rouse check.
Yeah. Also, yeah, can I use blood potency,
You
which
sure can.
increases?
It gives
His
you more
stuff.
dice.
Yeah. So that requires a rouse check itself, right?
Yeah, so I'll allow you with this rouse check to do both things I'm going to give you. If you make it.
I used a roll 20. It's
It says you
one?
succeeded.
Is it? Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, he does that. And then he reaches out, grips her hand. When he hears Emilian, he yells out to her. His eyes are tense with such rage and pain right now. Emilian! And he will literally try to crush her throat and rip her head off.
Okay. So the part of you that is still a father, that is still human,
Yeah.
agrees for once with your beast. This monster needs to die. You may add, for a father bonus, 1 extra dice to your pool.
Father bonus.
This-
I like that. Father bonus.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I support it.
Come on, daddy.
This is your family.
Yeah.
You would walk through fire to keep them safe.
Right.
With your blood potency, you may add 2, this is for storytelling's sake, for 2 extra dice to your pool.
Okay.
Okay,
On top of the original.
on top of the original
Group.
2.
Okay.
Okay, Blythe, you're gonna try and stake her.
Well, I was, and then I heard the other person, and he called out to her. So I'd like the insight, and decide whether or not she. I just want to roll. I want to roll an insight.
Okay,
Blythe,
See what
I
I can
think
gather from the situation. Because
I think at this moment too, though, Blythe knows who Emilian is to him.
yeah, because
I think the
I
rest
was
of the party knows
present
too.
for a phone call.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you know full well
Hello.
that's my daughter's name.
So let's see. Okay, what do you want me to roll with that insight?
Wits.
Okay.
Or intelligence, either one.
Well, I'll go wits because it's a point higher than intelligence.
Okay.
That is 4 successes.
Okay. The girl needs to be saved. She's in trouble.
Okay, I take my homemade steak with me.
Okay.
Just in case she's being hunted
I need
by
you to
another
roll a
kindred.
dexterity and an athletics to get over that huge hole in the upstairs.
Okay. Well, that's just gonna be dexterity for me then. Ooh, 2 successes.
2 successes.
Yeah.
It's enough to get over the hole. So
Nice.
this whole scene plays out like this. Xirus,
Yeah.
what did you get on your dice?
5 successes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Nice.
You get the
Kill the
sensation.
witch!
You get the sensation that your beast is saying, "Don't fuck with what is mine," and you're just like, "Yeah, buddy, get him."
Fuck yeah.
Your hand
Fuck yeah.
comes up, your middle finger and your index finger into her eye sockets, causing her to. Your thumb up into her nose. You feel the bones crushing, and your other hand just tears. Like a predator, the spine comes out. And she stops moving. Rapidly, her body begins to age. The head is chattering. And you crush the skull. Blythe, you tip, 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 up. You make no noise. You're just that full, like, legs bent up, arms out, like you're gliding to the very top. The top landing. The door burst open. There is a creature over 1,000,000 that has her face down and her shirt is up, and he's checking your back for something. When he looks to see you, he straightens, and the two of you hear this sickening sound from downstairs of just this guttural howl. You know it's Xirus. He looks afraid. He drops the mortal, and then he steps back towards a window that's open up into the night. There's a breeze coming in, and you get a whiff of his scent. And it is a scent that you will not forget. He looks at the girl, looks at you, grabs a bookshelf, and tosses it across the room towards you. I need you to make a dexterity
Oh, gosh.
and,
Bookshelves.
and an athletics.
The entire bookshelf, by the way.
Entire book. Yeah, he's a
I
vampire.
believe. You can do it, you can do it.
With all volumes of the encyclopedia.
That's 2
Atlas.
successes.
Okay, it
Ah.
smashes into you for 1 point of superficial damage, exploding around you, giving him enough time to vanish through the open window.
Okay.
The girl
Ah.
is on the floor sobbing. She is covered in blood.
Okay.
And we're going to end combat for now. However, Xirus, I need you to make a rouse check because you have not tapped into the beast at this degree before. And until you succeed it, we're going to keep the intense music. So go ahead and make a rouse check.
Rouse check failed. Let's go.
Okay, your hunger increases and the beast just says, fight, fight.
Oh
kill,
shit! Oh
take."
shit!
Roll again.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Your beast is an ancient monster. Your generational blood has not been tapped into for a very long time. What's your rouse check? Did you succeed?
It says 60.
Okay. It is only the image of your friend that pulls you back from the brink of the abyss. I mean, you are more than ready to let yourself step off the ledge and to kill any kindred, including Blythe, within the vicinity. But seeing Michael and remembering that he has children and a wife makes you take a step back.
Forget me, my friend. He rushes his way upstairs.
Okay, you don't need to make a roll. It's an easy, swift jump. Emilian is face down on the ground, crying. She's covered in blood, though it doesn't smell to be her own. When she sees you, she's...
Amelia. It's okay. I'm here now. He walks up to her and gets on his knees.
Okay, she curls into you. And you remember she
He's
used to
like-
do this as a babe when she was scared. Legs tucked up, face in your chest, racking sobs.
Yeah. It's combing her hair back and holding her tight. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna quietly back out of the room and let them have their traumatic moment.
Okay?
He's checking for any injuries on her. Are you okay? Did he do anything to you?
Raspberry.
She seems like she's uninjured. You think that the blood is Michael's and a kindred you don't recognize. So you take some solace in the fact that Michael was able to down one of these freaks before his demise.
I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry I was not here sooner.
She's unable to form any coherent sentences.
It's okay. I have you now. No one will hurt you. No one.
I got you some crepes too.
And he just kind of silently holds her for a bit.
Okay, well, you're holding her, Blythe. Roll an
Yeah.
etiquette and an intelligence, please.
Okay.
Etiquette in this moment. Takes out her phone.
One success.
All right, it's enough to know that maybe you should go clean up the body.
Yeah. She's gonna make her way downstairs. I actually was gonna do that on my own. She's gonna go see what she can do about everything in the kitchen. Cause there's, lots of. Yep.
Just gonna get that paper towel, some Lysol.
It's like,
Just the pine sol for the floor, no biggie. The
Yeah.
bleach out.
All right. Well,
Takes you
Yeah.
quite a while to find all of the items you're looking for, but in your month of being a vampire, you've gotten real good at picking up blood, cleaning
I
it up,
sure
hiding it.
have.
You put body parts in a trash bag. Sorry, Michael.
I just
You take the
I
wallet, the
don't
gun.
know you, sir, but I am very sorry about this. It's very unceremonious, and I'm sure that you are a great person, and I hope that your afterlife is better than this one.
Blythe,
Yes, hi, that's me.
as you are talking to his corpse, there's a moment of sensing the unseen.
That's me. That's what I do.
You can feel his spirit, an unconsolable depth of sorrow. There was so much this man left behind.
She'll be talking in her normal, casual tone, cleaning up, and then she'll stop. And her tone's way more sincere now. If you have any specific last words you would like delivered, I would be more than happy to do that for you.
Okay, roll an insight or an occult with wits, please.
Let's see, which is higher, my occult or my... Well, my occult and my insight are the same. So I'll go with an occult, though, because I haven't been able to roll it yet. Damn, son. That's 5 successes.
You see the face of a woman. She's tan, dark curly hair. On her hip is can't be more than 4-year-old. In front of her is maybe like a 4th or 5th grader. She looks probably like 6 months pregnant, and you just get the feeling this was his whole world. The woman is gazing at you, even though it isn't you, with like this wiry, like, get over here smile. Like, are you serious? And there is just a wellspring of, this is everything I lived for. This is my world. And I'm not going to be able to watch them grow up. I'm never going to meet my daughter. I'm never going to hold my wife again. Please tell them that I loved them, and I will never stop loving them. And there's just 100 memories, Blythe. This young man and young woman dancing in a kitchen, this young man spraying mustard all over his computer and his new girlfriend, a moment of him thinking that she's gonna hate him, and then they laugh. You know, you see a moment where they go through a drive-through, and their kid projectile vomits the person taking their order. It's just crazy things, simple things, human things. And a lot of laughter.
I will tell them. And I'm so sorry. I truly am.
You get the sensation of me too. And then the spirit fades.
She just like pull out her little handkerchief that she keeps and dab her eyes because crying blood is so messy. God. All right. Yep. And then she'll like, after cleaning up, having that moment, she'll look at the broken kitchen stool and be like, that was a waste. Oops. Well. And then she'll just wait at the bottom of the stairs for when father and daughter come down.
All right. Swinging back upstairs. It's 45 minutes of pain-filled, tortured sobs until Amelia is able to make words. And she just says, Dad, is Michael okay?
I'm sorry, my dear. No.
Another fresh round of sobs. And she just keeps saying, I can't.
I know. I know, Amelia. But we must go now. I'm gonna keep you safe.
Okay.
Come. And he picks her up, holding her, resting her chest on his. Princess carries her down the steps, makes sure that she doesn't look back to the kitchen as they walk out to the front door. Come on, Blythe. We must go. And he carries her straight to the car.
Okay. She puts up no defense. She just is. She's carried, put in the car. Girl's up in the back seat next to you. Blythe, I think you were the one driving, right?
Yes.
Yes, I indeed was the one driving.
Okay. Very important question.
Yes?
Where do you go?
That is a good question. Actually, we get all in, I get buckled up, and I turn the car on, and then Is the doctor sitting in the back with his daughter?
Yeah.
Okay, I look in the rearview mirror. Where should we go, Doc?
Back to the city. Please.
Okay, where would you like to go once we get to the city? I need something a little bit more specific, I'm sorry.
The hospital.
Right, back to the hospital, okay? And I will drive us back to the hospital.
Okay.
As she does. As she's holding and reassuring Amelia, he pulls out his phone and he calls his grandfather.
Okay. You did have a conversation with him last game, I remember. When he answers, there's a crunching sound and like a sound of someone expiring, and the voice is almost too monstrous to understand until he clears his throat, and you can just imagine him licking his lips. And he says,
Oh, God.
Xirus, forgive me, I ran into a bit of trouble.
Here. Xirus takes a deep breath, clenching his jaw as if he's trying to suppress all form of anger he has for those who came for this night. And as he finds his composure, he simply says, they came for Amelia. They came for my daughter.
DM has her mouth full. 1 second. So sorry.
You're good.
He just says, what clan? Did you see any markings, Xirus?
Yes.
Describe it to me.
A circle with a sword through it.
You hear him make a sound in his throat. He says, that's not a clan. That is a nightmare. The Sabbat are in your city, Xirus. The only question is why.
Well, that is something I want to find out myself. Because I want them out of here. He's like constantly in a struggle between supporting and showing affection to Amelia and suppressing all his rage as he speaks to him. What must I do? Tell me. Anything.
Sabbat of the Leech is of a kind. Nightmarish in their procedures, I guess is a good word.
You're what?
Nightmarish in their procedures, the way they go about things. They believe they are above other kindred. They believe that they are chosen. They seek the annihilation of mankind and other kindred alike. If you don't agree with them, you therefore are against them. The same is in being ignorant of their existence does not make you innocent. They have given in fully to their beast. They must be destroyed. Typically, they run in small veins, packs, 6 or less. But if they're there, there's a very specific reason. And if they're there for our bloodline, you or I, it is likely they are after the crown. Roll a intelligence for me, Xirus, and an occult if you have it. If not, awareness will work. Or insight.
Insight?
Yeah, sorry, not awareness, insight. Intelligence, insight, or intelligence, occult.
Okay. That is 2 crits.
Oh, that's 4. Okay, the crown. You remember your sire when he turned you. There's a lot of like crown talking, but it wasn't him to you. It was him to a ghoul. And the crown is.
Wait, is this Celeste?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my sire, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
She is your sire, and then this guy is kind of like his. So your grandfather, him talking to a ghoul. Thank you for the correction.
No worries.
About this crown, and what you were able to sort of dig up on this crown, especially since you made 4 successes, was from your sire herself, and she told you that it's an artifact from back in the days when Carthage was real. And when you asked what Carthage was, she explained that it was a utopia of mankind and kindred living in peace. And it was invaded by Ventru and destroyed. The crown was worn. There are 2 pieces. And each piece was worn by a prince and a king. King of mortals and a prince of kindred. It is fabled that this crown has a strange effect on kindred. A subduing of their beast.
Okay. I see. And Celeste still missing.
I have not been able to locate her.
I need Emilia safe before I can look into this.
I will take the child.
Okay. Where should I bring her?
I will come to you.
Okay. Then I shall see you at the hospital.
Indeed. Farewell.
Goodbye.
As
The rest of the drive, Xirus is just gently brushing her hair and holding her with such stillness and strength as if he never intends to let her go.
Mhm.
He's slowly using his blood magic as well to pull all the blood away from her, off of her.
Okay. So you're sort of like drawing, prestidigitating her clean, more or less.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay. The car, like, everything's pretty spread out when you go from your manor back to the city. So there's a significant amount of time, 20 to 30 minutes, and her weeping doesn't stop. But as you're seeing the city lights, she is dozing, just pure exhaustion and adrenaline wearing
Right.
off. But she keeps nodding awake, obviously afraid of whatever she sees every time her eyes close.
Right.
And then she clings to you, and then eventually feels safe, and the cycle just continues. But we are gonna pause there unless there's more.
I think he would just place his hand on the temple of her head, and he just says, "Sleep, child," and he just tries to use his blood magic to help her fall asleep.
So you're gonna try and like kind of do a little bit of dominating, a little bit, kind of sort of like
Yeah.
calm emotion, but like it's like dominate but for good. All right, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, okay,
Just-
all right. You gotta make a roll. Okay, so you're gonna want to persuasion and manipulation, or charisma and subterfuge will work.
Those are all things I don't have much of.
You can add an extra
my
plus
guy-
2 to your dice just because of your bloodline.
He's all mental. Yeah. So, you said manipulation. Sorry, what was the
Persuasion.
attributes?
Persuasion would work. Persuasion, manipulation, charisma, or subterfuge.
These are like all the things that I'm good at.
Yeah. He just got 2.
Okay, she does eventually fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. He's quiet the rest of the way back. He doesn't even speak to Blythe.
There's quite a bit storming in your mind. I will give you this before we swap scenes. Her life is irrevocably changed. The masquerade is no longer a thing for her. Going back to college and having a normal life, not going to happen.
Right.
I'm going to assume Blythe explains that there was another guy.
Well, I wait till she's asleep.
Okay.
And she'll, again, glance up in the mirror. Doc, there was another creaturous man, but he threw a bookshelf at me and hightailed it out the window. He seemed to be looking for something on your daughter.
Is he? Will you remember this man if we saw him again?
Oh, I would definitely remember. He also had a particular scent that was also quite distinct to him. And one other thing, I don't want to be, presumptuous at all, but if you would like her to forget this evening, I look in the mirror again. I do have the ability to help people forget.
He, at the mention of this other man, it's audible to hear him grind his teeth and tense his jaw like leather stretching. We shall see. For now, to the hospital.
Of course.
And yeah, he's quiet for the rest of the way.
Oh snap! So wait. Oh, this is gonna have to be after the game. But I have questions. I have so many questions.
Hi, Sly. Inspector. Sorry.
My turn? Sorry, me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
We finished our conversation. We're
Oh,
quiet
shit.
now.
Oh, God. Okay, sorry. I'm,
You're good.
I mean, I was listening, but I was like, I need 1 second.
Bruh.
Maybe she can go back to normal.
It's already so intense. This whole night has been intense. Jesus fuck.
Right,
oh, my
right.
Hey, guys.
I think I'm the only person